Padre Pio would share with us a brief message on the sanctuary of the heart. This is the title given to our sacred space that we broadcast from in Livingston. And we know it has a much deeper meaning in terms of our personal sacred space deep within the crystal chamber of the heart. The sanctuary of the heart is this alchemical and divine field of energy that we enter when we are in a prayerful mode of being in a meditative state of light, seeking to hear the still small voice of God within us, seeking that oneness state, seeking God completely, fully, affectionately, with all of our being. When we determine to have God at the center of our life, and we set aside time and space and consciousness to go deep into this reservoir of light through devotion, praise, through that stillness that brings us there in completeness. There we are sanctified. There we are blessed. There, in this holy space that is truly a sanctuary, a haven of glory, we commune with God within ourselves. We feel the totality of the words that we say in our prayers as realities. We feel the uplift of spirit moving within us, changing us, transforming us, even transmuting us from glory unto glory into more godly, divine beings. We seek the virtues of God. We seek the purity of this state, where the divine infuses us with its perfect essences of joy, of bliss, of beingness within our presence. When we feel within the sacred space of the sanctuary of our hearts that oneness state, the unity field of beingness, we are in awe of God, even as God is in awe of us as his, her creation, his, her son or daughter of light. This is a very safe and sacred space where, in the secret place of the Most High, we can commune with angels, with the sacred fire, ascended masters, divine beings, Jesus the living Christ, and know in completeness who we are. Know in totality that we are one with God. When we do set aside time and space to enter this sacred sanctum, we always receive what we require. We always are lifted up to know more of God, to feel more of the divine, to enter into the divine world. The etheric planes going step by step to higher and higher levels of the etheric, discerning who God is and who we are in God, knowing why we were created in God's image and likeness, even how we were created by light, and discerning our purpose, our mission, why it is imperative that we follow the threads of this consciousness in order to complete our assignments and dot every I and cross every T in order that our Dharma may be complete. We self-realize who we truly are. And we enter into the ascension coil, the resurrection spiral, that crystalline field of liquid light energy that is our source. The source from which we were created. So this is a return to the heart of the Divine Mother, who envisioned us as perfect, and the mind of the Father who ideated us in an amazing alchemical image of perfection. We experience that divine image in which we were created in perfection within the sanctuary of the heart. Knowing this sacred place and this sacred space gives us pause to always have God in heart and mind, foremost in our consciousness, centered in that beingness, living in this reality. The more we enter through stillness in a meditative and contemplative state, this sanctuary of the heart, the closer we will get to God and the faster we will reach and attain to our high ideal. It's all a matter of commitment, putting in the time, yet most importantly, focusing through our intention upon what is important, what is real, what is true, what is divine. We can dance around and enjoy our life, and that's important, to enjoy our life that God has given us. Yet reaching into the divine life within unites us with a more brilliant field of beingness, where we enter into the permanent dance with the divine, the permanent union with our source, the infinite grace of immortal light and love. So as we continue our meditations and future sessions and our devotional songs and praises of God, it is to clarify what within the sanctuary of the heart is there each day that God provides as an impetus, as an opportunity to live within God's heart and God's sanctuary, which is all-inclusive, universal, beautiful. These are Padre Pio's words of inspiration for all of us. And now that we know of what the sanctuary of the heart really is composed, its purpose, its meaning, anytime you feel, both in Livingston, yet in the sanctuary of your own heart, or a sacred space that you have created where you go, like your sacred closet, to commune with God, you will be lifted up, because all of these sanctuaries are one, because all of our hearts are one. So wherever we are, wherever we travel, in an intimate moment of deep introspection, communion, and accessing that higher understanding, we reach into the infinite we access the divine and the sacred moments of this perfect Edenic space and place.